Hi, welcome to AI Chip Tech. I'm Rochelle. I've been a tech recruiter for over 20 years, starting in Silicon Valley, and I've been working with semiconductor engineers for years. On this channel, I explore the latest technology in chips, especially AI. If you want to reach out to me, my LinkedIn is down below. While my AI voice handles most of the content, this intro is all me. I enjoy exploring the latest AI tools and integrating them into my content. If you like bite-sized videos on tech, please like and subscribe to keep me in your feed. Share where you can, and thanks for watching. Now let's get into it. Envision a world where America is at the forefront of the tech revolution. Thanks to the CHIPS Act, signed by President Biden on August 9th in 2022, semiconductor manufacturing in America is experiencing massive growth. This revitalization has ignited a semiconductor production surge in America, swiftly overcoming the chip shortages we have had of recent years. The CHIPS Act of 2022 has already created tens of thousands of high-tech jobs, construction jobs, and with tens of thousands more emerging rapidly, propelling the integrated circuit industry of America into a new era of innovation and strength for the USA. This bold initiative is a testament to the Biden administration's commitment to securing America's technological production, innovation, and global leadership. The CHIPS and Science Act unleashing an unprecedented nearly $53 billion to supercharge the U.S. chip manufacturing. I will be going over 12 of the trailblazing companies that are using these grants and their own money to reinvest in America and are driving the job growth, boosting semiconductor production, and solidifying America's dominance in the semiconductor industry for years to come. This transformative legislation has already led to $150 billion in private sector investments back into the American semiconductor industry. We're talking about the CHIPS Act creating over 280,000 new jobs by 2027. Thank you, Biden administration, for investing in our semiconductor field for America and growing our important technology sector, ensuring that me, my work colleagues, and this sector will always have jobs in America. And most important, ensuring our American technology independence and security for the future. Companies like Micron are investing $125 billion into expansion, potentially creating up to 40,000 new jobs in construction, manufacturing, and tech in America alone. These jobs also monetarily impact and benefit the local economies around them, from California to New York, Arizona to Vermont, Idaho to Massachusetts, Colorado to Ohio. These large manufacturers of chips are investing billions of dollars into new foundries because of the CHIPS Act of 2022. In this video, we will go over 12 large chip companies that are reinvesting in America. Because of these investments, America's chip manufacturing capacity is projected to triple in less than 10 years by 2032. This growth is historic and marks a significant shift in the global tech landscape. Now, before we get into the large chip manufacturing plants that are known as foundries in America, let's go over a few key terms in semiconductor manufacturing. A foundry is a specialized facility that produces semiconductor chips. While all foundries make chips, not all chip design companies fabricate their own chips. These design-only firms are known as fabless companies. Now, these fabless chip design companies can choose whoever they want to partner with to manufacture their chips worldwide. Until this past decade, they didn't have many choices to have them made in the USA. Thanks to the CHIPS Act, we will have more foundries here, and they can choose to have their chips made in the good old USA. Now, on the other hand, some foundries both design and manufacture their own chips, with Intel being one of the largest. One more term we need to go over is wafer. A wafer is a round, thin, flat disc typically made of semiconductor material such as silicon, gold, silver, copper, and other minerals and elements to create the desired electrical properties. These round wafers are commonly produced in sizes of 200 millimeters and 300 millimeters in diameter. Each wafer can contain hundreds to thousands of individual chips, depending on the chip size and the wafer's diameter. Now let's jump into the most significant semiconductor companies growing with America on this new chip, American Revolution, with the Biden CHIPS Act, and the countdown starts now. Kicking off our countdown at number 1, we have Intel Corporation. Intel is a design and manufacturing company with advanced fabrication facilities. They offer foundry services through Intel Foundry Services, IFS, with over 131,000 employees worldwide and 13,000 in Arizona alone. Intel is pushing the boundaries of chip technology. Intel's major fabs in Chandler, Arizona, produce advanced semiconductors using the latest process technology. These chips are incredibly small, with transistors approximately 10,000 times thinner than a human hair. Intel's 10 nanometer and 7 nanometer processes are known for their speed, efficiency, and performance. Intel's chip fabrication plant is expanding in Ohio, creating thousands of jobs. In New Mexico, Intel's modernization will create 700 manufacturing and 1,000 construction jobs. Oregon's expanded facilities will support several thousand new jobs. Intel's investments, boosted by the CHIPS Act, will exceed $100 billion, creating over 10,000 manufacturing and nearly 20,000 construction jobs. Next up on our countdown at number 2 is a chip manufacturing giant some of you may have never heard of, Global Foundries Incorporated, with key locations in Malta, New York, and Essex Junction, Vermont. Global Foundries is a pure-play semiconductor foundry, meaning they focus on manufacturing semiconductor wafers for other companies that design and market their own chips. This business model allows them to serve a diverse clientele in various industries, including automotive, wireless, and consumer electronics. The Fab 8 in Malta and Fab 9 in Essex Junction are renowned for their high-volume manufacturing capabilities, producing essential 14 nanometer and 7 nanometer processes for high-performance computing and AI applications. In Essex Junction, Vermont, Fab 9 is set to become the nation's first mass manufacturer of next-generation gallium nitride semiconductors, thanks to a combined $1.5 billion federal funding boost. With a Global Foundries investment of over $11.6 billion, this expansion aims to create over 1,500 manufacturing jobs and increase production to 1 million wafers per year. Thanks, Global Foundries. Moving on to number 3, we have Texas Instruments, otherwise known as TI, a powerhouse in semiconductor manufacturing with significant facilities in Sherman, Texas, and Richardson, Texas. TI is almost synonymous with Texas. It's been there since 1951 when the company was founded in Dallas, marking the beginning of a long-standing relationship with the state and playing a pivotal role in the growth of the semiconductor industry. Texas Instruments' new facility in Sherman represents a significant investment in advanced semiconductor manufacturing. TI is expanding in Dallas and Richardson, Texas, along with Lehi, Utah. With an investment of approximately $30 billion, this expansion is expected to create up to 3,000 direct jobs and 4,000 construction jobs. This includes funding for research and manufacturing centers at the University of Texas at Austin and Texas A&M University. TI is building 4 new semiconductor wafer fabrication plants in Sherman, Texas. These fabs will produce tens of millions of analog and embedded processing chips daily, which are crucial for various electronic devices, including industrial, automotive, personal electronics, aerospace, and industrial markets, along with communications equipment. Production from the first fab is expected to begin in 2025. Next up, number 4, growing in America with the CHIPS Act, is the innovative Samsung Foundry, which is making waves in Taylor, Texas. This advanced facility spans over 1,200 acres and currently employs over 3,000 people. It produces 5 nanometer nodes, essential for next-generation AI chips. Samsung received $6.4 billion in direct funding under the CHIPS Act to support its more than $40 billion investment in its existing chip facility in Austin and planned chip-making hub in Taylor, Texas. Samsung's projects in Texas include constructing 2 new leading-edge logic fabs and an advanced packaging facility in Taylor, Texas, as well as expanding their existing facilities in Austin. The Taylor site will focus on mass production of advanced process technologies, while the Austin expansion will support the production of leading-edge process technologies. These investments are expected to create over 17,000 construction jobs and more than 4,500 high-paying manufacturing jobs within the next 5 years. Number 5 on the list is TSMC, a global leader in semiconductor manufacturing, operates in countries like Taiwan, China, Japan, the Netherlands, South Korea, and India. They began their U.S. operations in 1996, but it was in the year 2020 that they saw significant expansion. TSMC's Fab 21 in Phoenix, Arizona, is a major semiconductor manufacturing facility. This $12 billion investment marks TSMC's largest commitment in the United States, aiming to produce advanced 5 nanometer, 3 nanometer, and recently announced they will make 2 nanometer chips by 2027. TSMC Arizona's total $65 billion investment in 3 fabs will create 6,000 high-tech, high-wage jobs, and the company's suppliers will bring tens of thousands more employment opportunities in construction and supplier jobs. Their Arizona project is supported by a construction workforce of nearly 10,000 on this project daily. The project alone is expected to create an additional 4,500 direct high-tech jobs, along with thousands of construction jobs. Fab 21 will significantly enhance TSMC's global production capabilities and support the growing demand for advanced semiconductors in the U.S. Next up, number 6 on the list is Micron Technology, headquartered in Boise, Idaho. Micron is an American producer of computer memory and data storage, including DRAM and flash memory. Founded in 1978, Micron has grown to become one of the largest memory chip manufacturers in the world. Micron received $6.1 billion in federal funding as part of a $100 billion public-private investment. This investment aims to enhance manufacturing capabilities, creating around 13,500 jobs in New York and 6,500 jobs in Idaho. The new roles will span engineering, research, and manufacturing, reinforcing Micron's leadership in the semiconductor industry. Moving on to number 7 is Semiconductor, otherwise known as OnSemi. They are based in Phoenix, Arizona. OnSemi is investing $1.2 billion to expand its manufacturing capabilities. This expansion is expected to create 1,000 high-tech jobs, boosting the local economy and strengthening the semiconductor supply chain. OnSemi's commitment to advanced technology makes it a key player in the semiconductor industry, especially in power and signal management, logic, and custom devices for automotive and industrial applications. Counting down at number 8 on our list is a local favorite. Skyworks Solutions, based in Irvine, California, has been actively involved in expanding its semiconductor manufacturing capabilities with the support of the CHIPS Act. Skyworks has received significant federal incentives under the CHIPS Act, aimed at bolstering its production and enhancing the supply chain resilience of semiconductors, crucial for various applications, including automotive, defense, and consumer electronics. Skyworks has committed to investing approximately $1.2 billion to expand its manufacturing facilities. This investment is expected to create an additional 1,000 high-tech jobs, providing a substantial boost to the local economy in Irvine and strengthening the overall semiconductor supply chain in the United States. The expansion will focus on advanced manufacturing techniques and increasing the production capacity of critical semiconductor components. Number 9 is an excellent company that has been in my network for years, Analog Devices. Based in Wilmington, Massachusetts, Analog Devices specializes in analog, mixed signal, and digital signal processing circuits. With a $1 billion investment, Analog Devices is enhancing its manufacturing capabilities, particularly with the expansion of its semiconductor wafer fab in Beaverton, Oregon. This investment will add 25,000 square feet of clean room space, bringing the total to 118,000 square feet. It will nearly double the internal manufacturing of products running on the 180 nanometer technology node and above. Next on our list is number 10, Microchip Technology, based in Chandler, Arizona. They are investing $800 million to expand their manufacturing facilities in Colorado and Oregon, pushing the boundaries of embedded AI applications. This investment aims to triple the production capacity at their Gresham, Oregon facility. They have already added 300 new employees with plans to hire 300 more over the next few years. The expansion includes 2 new clean rooms and over 160 new tools, significantly boosting the production of microcontrollers, analog, and security products critical for various industries and AI. Next up in number 11, and another company deep in my network, the exceptional NXP Semiconductors, based in Austin, Texas, is investing $2.6 billion to expand its fabs in Arizona and Texas, particularly focusing on its Austin operations. This significant expansion is expected to create up to 800 new jobs, enhancing the local economy and supporting the U.S. semiconductor industry. The investment includes substantial upgrades to their manufacturing facilities, aiming to advance the production of components essential for smart cities and autonomous vehicles. On to number 12, benefiting from the CHIPS Act, is Amcore Technology, based in Tempe, Arizona, is investing $2 billion to build a state-of-the-art advanced packaging and test facility in Peoria. This facility will be built on a 55-acre campus and will feature over 500,000 square feet of clean room space. The project is expected to create approximately 2,000 jobs, significantly contributing to the local economy. Their development is part of a multi-phase project, with the first phase targeted for completion within the next 2 to 3 years, and the final build-out expected by 2034. This new facility will package and test semiconductor chips, including those produced for Apple at the nearby TSMC fab. Amcore has also applied for funding from the CHIPS Act to support this substantial investment, reinforcing its leadership in advanced packaging and test services and bolstering the U.S. semiconductor supply chain, emphasizing its role in enhancing national security and reducing dependence on foreign semiconductor supply chains. And that wraps up our deep dive into the CHIPS Act. If you like my mini documentary style video, and for more bite-sized content from me, like and subscribe to keep me in your feed. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao, ciao for now.